How you doing? Thanks for watching. It's another video by Tom. I wanted to talk about jobs again. I was looking online, just in the business section of Google News, and you see here GM to lay off 1,100 at Michigan plant and move the Acadia. They're moving that to Mexico. This video is being recorded in the first part of 2017. Just to date the video because of the news here. Um, and, you know, So that got me thinking once again about layoffs, things like that. So I went over, did another search, and I found this article from The Atlantic. When factory jobs vanish, men become less desirable partners. And it talks about how declines in manufacturing employment across the country are shaping the structure of the American family. And they're talking about a lot of these small towns. There aren't many good jobs. Most young men who were employed in the manufacturing sector in years past, now they do things like they work in bars, temp jobs. They're single, poor economic status, and then being single, they don't really translate into people who are suited to start a family. So, I mean, if you can't support a family, so they talked about how the Trump win was bolstered by that feeling of hopelessness that people are looking for. In these areas, it's a lot of whites. So anyway, this is not a political video. That's just in the article here. So then you talk about these economists from MIT and University of California at San Diego and Zurich, Switzerland, I assume, provide evidence that the economic struggles affect the personal struggles, right? So that's what we just said. It says once men had good earnings, especially when compared with women. Now these men don't earn as much more than women do, so fewer people getting married, more children are being born out of wedlock. Children are much more likely to grow up in poverty in households headed by single mothers. And you see that all over the place. And it goes on and on. So, you've got this terrible situation played out because economics have changed. You see how economics affects people, affects society, affects large groups of people. So, I was looking at another one. Here's another one, Harvard Business Review. Vanishing jobs blame the baby boomers, actually, the older group. And they were talking about how even in Japan, when it seems like when these masses of older workers retire because they hit retirement age, you would normally think that the employment prospects go up because of all those vacancies in the job market, but it turns out, for some reason, jobs actually become more scarce. So, so that's odd, right? And not very comforting. So I'm just sitting here saying, well, it's more than ever up to the individual to, make a difference, make their own difference in their life, not be a victim, not be someone who's totally, your life is totally driven by these factors that are beyond your control. You have to go out and try new things. I mean, whether it's find a way to get educated in a certain way that you can get better jobs, to go out and hustle and do the whole, and especially on the internet. The internet is the great equalizer. Never before. It's amazing that you have such hopelessness in the midst of this whole internet boom, which has totally made it so much easier for people without any formal training or education to go out there and literally become, in many cases almost wealthy. So, and I see it all the time with a lot of these affiliate marketers. Um, it's staggering when you see some of these people, how they they're on Facebook, they're everywhere, and they're doing these affiliate offers, and whether it's through social media marketing or online with websites and blogs, or paid advertising, they're really killing it, and they're such a small percentage of the population. So when you figure the market for this stuff is huge, so the market is huge for this kind of thing, and the competition is low compared to the population as a whole. So I mean, the competition in this space, you would think it's great, but it's really low when you consider how many people. And the other thing is, so many people are out there starting to wake up and look in other areas for prosperity. And then they see these things online being advertised. So a lot of people, it all of a sudden it hits them in their consciousness that they have to, well, like, wow, this exists. There's hope out there. So it's the time is right for that sort of thing. So whether you're the retired worker looking at retirement, or you're the hopeless worker, the good news is there are ways to do it. But you have to learn a little bit. You have to be willing to learn. And you have to be willing to work at it, and to just put the time in, because no one's just going to hand you over a living on a silver platter. It doesn't work that way. But the good thing is, look, it's a lot easier than when I was younger, working in warehouses, driving high-lows, aka forklift. Uh, doing a lot of hard work. I've done it all. I've worked in retail, and I've worked in corporate America, and I've worked in the public sector. Um, it's a lot easier than the more physical. It seems like the harder the physical work, the lower the pay, in a lot of cases. Except in very very rare instances. So look around at my links around below this article. Below this video. I usually blog, so I have an article on the brain. Go over to my blog, look around, look at the information, and look at the other link I have there, and take a look. Maybe it's for you. So thanks for watching, and look at my other videos too. Subscribe to my channel, look at my other videos. I'm going to be talking about subjects like this.